So let's begin by getting comfortable. We are going to go in and out. I hope you'll maintain a meditation focus, but I'm gonna ask you a question. I'd like you to ponder it, and then I would like you to write. If you want to write, writing is always optional. Some people do better in their minds. So that's kind of be the structure. So if you feel more comfortable turning your video off because you think seeing all of us moving around and writing will be distracting, no problem at all. Just do what you need to feel comfortable. So our goal is to maintain an open, mindful, meditative state. And in doing so, we will be transitioning between being present with the question and the thoughts that are coming, and then writing. So make yourself comfortable. Begin to notice your breath. Take some time to scan your body. Notice any places of tension, any gripping patterns, any place where your body feels like it should be adjusted a little, meaning, like one thing I find myself always doing is jutting my head forward, my neck forward, my chin forward, I should say. So I just gently pull that back so my spine is in line. And once you've scanned your body, relaxed the things that need to be softened, come to the breath. The breath is that anchor that we can always count on to be there for us. And let's start to manipulate the breath by intentionally inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling deeply through the mouth. I'll just do about 5 breaths like this. And as you exhale, feel and visualize release, not just of that air and its components, but an emotional release, a body stress release. A letting go of things that may be creating tension in your day-to-day. And once you've done about 5, coming back to nasal breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can make those breaths last as long as possible so that you fill your entire lungs and you empty your entire lungs. It doesn't need to be a certain speed. With each exhale, feel yourself become softer, more agile, more open, more accepting, more aware. It's a softening of the mind and a softening of the heart and a softening of the body. We're going to do an exploration today. So I'm going to pose some questions to you. And as you listen and become aware to possible answers to these questions, I'd like you to do so from a place of wisdom, a place of compassion, and a place of truth, from this soft, open space. So this exploration may open doors of awareness. Be gentle, refrain from judging, and as you go along, notice what arises in your body, in your emotions, your heart, and your mind. So I would ask you to bring to mind a difficult situation that you're experiencing right now. Think about all the components of this difficult situation. Who's involved? What's creating the difficulty around it for you? And I'd ask you the first question related to this situation. All the questions will be related to this difficult situation. So you can spend some time reflecting and then spend a moment writing if you like. How have I reacted to this difficult situation so far? How have I reacted to this difficult situation so far? Now, it's easy for this type of question related to a challenging situation to begin to cause tension in our bodies. So I would remind you to just continue breathing. Your breath is your ally. And notice your body. Definitely listen for the answers that your body sends. And remember to soften. Second question. How have I suffered by my own response and reaction to this difficult situation? How have I suffered by my own response and reaction to this situation? Remember, it's okay just to reflect in your mind or take some time and also write the response down. Remembering to continue breathing, noticing your body, softening, remaining open, easeful. The third question about this difficult situation is, what am I wanting? What am I wanting in this situation? Continuing to breathe, relax, soften. Allowing the answers to come gently. The next question is, What does this situation ask me to let go of? Again, what does this situation ask me to let go of? Remember, you're coming from wisdom, compassion, truth, softness, and openness. We have just a few more questions. What suffering is unavoidable? Or what must I simply accept? What suffering in this situation is unavoidable? What is the piece of it that I must simply accept? Continuing to breathe, noticing what's happening in your mind and your body and your heart, your emotions. Staying open and aware. Two more questions related to this challenging situation. What great lesson might this difficulty teach me? What great lesson might I learn from this? And the last question is a bit linked to that last question we just asked. What might be the gold? What could be the hidden value of this situation? The silver lining. What might the positive of this situation be? So once you're done, if you've chosen to write, once you're done, come back to your centering, come back to your breath, and keep writing if you need to do that. Continue to allow the thoughts and feelings and emotions that have come up through this questioning process. Still let them be there. There may be more things that come your way, more answers, more questions, more insights. So let them sit softly on your heart and come back to your breath. And breathing in as deeply as you can through your nose, and breathing out as fully as you can through your nose, if that's available to you. Scanning again through the body, noticing tension, noticing rigidness, noticing anything else, butterflies, tinglies. The body is really a very large brain, and it's so wise. It remembers, just does it in a different way than our brains do. So let it speak to you. Be curious about what it's maybe trying to say. Continuing to focus on your breath. Taking full, deep inhales and complete and emptying exhales. What else? What else might you take note of related to your difficult situation? Is there any other pieces that would like to be heard? And I'm going to be quiet for the next 2 minutes, just so everyone can settle into their bodies, focus on your breath, and then we'll come back to the group. And beginning to bring yourself back to your body, and its usefulness in this human life. So maybe beginning to wiggle a little just to wake those muscles and that physiology back up. Bring it back out of this lovely brain state that we've created. And just starting to think about what it will be like to open your eyes and come back to this group, have some conversation, if that feels right to you, about the things we've explored today.